Hello everyone and welcome to Math Steps. Today we are going to learn how to substitute into expressions. Let's have a look at the first example. We have 9 take away 2z. So we are going to find the answer to this one for z equals 3. So the first step will be to substitute. So instead of z, we put 3. Remember something, 2z means 2 times 3. So it's like that, 9 minus 2 times 3, okay? Now let's find the answer to this one. We follow BitMath. So the first operation that we have to do here, we have two operations. We have a subtraction and a multiplication. So the first one is going to be the multiplication. Now, minus 2 times 3 is minus 6. So we're going to have 9 minus 6. And the answer to this expression is going to be 3. Let's have a look at number 2. 6q plus 2 for q equals 7. Again, 6q means 6 times q. And so it's going to be 6 times 7 plus 2. We have two different operations, a multiplication and an addition. So the first operation we need to do is going to be the multiplication. So 6 times 7 is 42. 42 plus 2 equals 44. So final answer is going to be 44. I'm going to let you work out the answer to number 3. Let's have a look at another example. We have 2a to the power of 2 plus 3. We will evaluate this expression for a equals minus 3. So a minus 3. Remember, 2a to the power of 2 is the same as 2 times a to the power of 2. Okay, there is a multiplication, an invisible multiplication that you have to imagine. That's what it means. And so we will have 2 times, instead of a, we put minus 3, so minus 3. Now, I usually put negative numbers in brackets, so we don't get confused with too many operations in order. So minus 3, only minus 3 is to the power of 2, plus 3. Now here we have a multiplication, we have a power, and an addition. And the first operation in order is going to be the power. So minus 3 to the power of 2 is going to be 9, because it's the same as minus 3 times minus 3. So the answer is 9. And so we're going to have 2, I'm going to put it around down here so that you understand the answer to each operation. So 2 times 9 plus 3. And then here, we don't do 9 plus 3, because the multiplication is the first operation in order. So 2 times 9 is 18. So 18 plus 3. And the final answer is going to be 21. Here, let's find the answer to this expression for, again, for a minus 3. So minus 2 times minus 3 to the power of 2. Can you see exactly the same strategy that we followed in the first example? But remember, the minus 2 here will make the answer different to the first one, although they might look quite similar. And it's plus a, so we put plus, actually, instead of say a, we must put minus 3. So plus minus 3. Let me put this one again in bracket, plus minus 3. And then we can get it out of the bracket in a minute, all right? And so we're going to have minus 2 times 9. So the power is the first one we need to do. Now, plus minus 3 is the same as minus 3. So you have a multiplication and a subtraction. And the first operation in order is going to be the multiplication. So minus 2 times 9 is minus 18. Minus 18 minus 3, the answer will be minus 21. Just like that, right? So this step here is very important. So substitution first, and then once you have changed all the letters to numbers, then you can go for doing the operations following bitmass. Next one. I'm going to do number 4 here for you, and I'm going to let you work out number 3 independently. So for A equals minus 3, I'm going to draw a little line here. A equals minus 3. So you have minus 8 times, now A is to the power of 3. So minus 3 to the power of 3, okay? Plus 2 times minus 3 to the power of 2, minus 3 times, in bracket, minus 3. Can you see how I've substituted? Instead of A, I put minus 3 smoothly, gently. And then now is the time I do the operations. I'm going to do the power here first. So I'm going to have minus 8 times, now minus 3 to the power of 3 is the same as minus 3 times minus 3 times minus 3. Remember, is 3 negative numbers multiplying each other. So the answer is going to be negative. So, and minus 3 times minus 3 is 9 times minus 3, minus 27. So minus 27. Now it's times minus 27. I'd like to put this negative number in bracket so that I don't have times minus. So 2 operations in order. But it's not a mistake even if you don't use a bracket. So plus 2 times, now minus 3 to the power of 2 becomes 2 times 9, all right? So, and then minus 3 times minus 3 becomes plus 9, so plus 9. See, this step is very important because it just clarifies all the operations and it makes the work less complicated. Now, here I have two multiplication, I have a multiplication, addition, multiplication, and addition. Obviously, I'll go for multiplications first. I have minus 8 times minus 27 here, and then 2 times 9 in the other one. Now, minus 8 times minus 27, the answer is going to be positive times positive, so 216, right? Plus 18, plus 9. Can you see? Now I just have additions, and the answer to this addition is going to be 243. 243. So, and you can do number 3 independently. So my whole point is, when you have substitutions into expressions, go in stages. So go for substitution first. So just substitute instead of the letter, put the number that you are given, okay? And then after that, you be careful, have a look at what operation you have and follow the bitmass. So do whatever the bitmass says and whatever you have in there. But if you have powers, multiplication, additions, and subtractions, of course you need to go for the powers first. And then the other thing you have to be careful is the signs. Be careful with the signs. So thank you very much for watching my steps. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.